be the night that it's given away, of course, at halftime against Wise Central in 2 weeks from tonight, right?
Yep, 2 weeks from tonight we'll be giving away $10,000.
All right. Well, I want to say thank you again for all that you do. Thank you for spending just a couple minutes with us. Again, folks, if you all want to contact them, you can contact us. We'll put you in contact. Or, again, like I said, contact Coach Fugit or any of the great Big Blue Boosters. Follow them through all the social media outlets. Of course, you can always contact the school, contact us. Readily available, again, Big Blue Boosters.
I follow you. So they can contact you on Twitter, and I'll see it. They can message you on Twitter, and you can send it to me. And,
absolutely.
It's amazing this day and time what you can do.
Exactly. And, it's all about the kids. That's, again, the reason why we do it and the reason you all do what you do.
Yes,
so,
it is.
Again, it's for them. So
our band sounds good, don't they?
Band sounds great. And, again, look, if you haven't been to Legion Field in the last couple of years, come back out, support these young people. Again, the band works so hard. And
the band's amazing.
And they are great. So we'll take another quick break. Again, Coach, I want to say thank you for all that you do, and thank you for spending just a few minutes with us. So, again, you're listening to the Campus Drive-In Halftime Show here on the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio. Whether you're headed out to the game or if you're looking for something great to eat, stop by and see your friends at the Campus Drive-In just down the road from Gate City High School on Kane Street. They have a tremendous selection of breakfast, lunch, and dinner items, and they're open 7 days a week. Campus Drive-In has supported Blue Devil Sports for over 60 years, and once again, they are the proud sponsors of our halftime show here on Gate City Sports Radio. Please follow them on Facebook and place your call-in orders by dialing 276-386-3702. Again, that's 276-386-3702. Open 6 days a week and specializing in all types of truck, trailer, and heavy equipment repair, M&P Repair can take care of all of your needs. Serving the area from their convenient Gate City location on U.S. Highway 23 North, M&P Repair also works with owner-operators and fleet operators for maintenance, repairs, and they also give free estimates. So give them a call today at 276-870-0989. That's 276-870-0989. M&P Repair proudly supports Gate City Athletics. Open 6. We are back here live from Legion Field. Again, about 5 minutes left of halftime. Again, want to say thank you to Coach Fugit and the Big Blue Boosters. Want to say a big special hello, Eddie Britt and your family. Again, what you've meant to Gate City in this program. Religious listeners of Gate City Sports Radio, want to say thank you for that. Again, we've got some tremendous people that follow us and support us. And thank you so much for what you do. And thank you for the nice comments. And, again, we see everything that you send. And it's truly an honor to be able to, again, uplift these kids and be able to help in any way we can. So, Chris, we've given you a little bit of break. The pencil has been lit up here.
And my fingers were smoking earlier.
So talk to us a little bit about the first half. Let's go through the scoring and the stats that you've seen so far.
Okay. On the rushing side of things, I've got Luke Reed with 72 yards, Calhoun with 39, Tomlinson with 61, Blanton with 78. Those are just gaudy numbers for the first half. I mean, that's like end-of-the-game scores or end-of-the-game totals. For first down conversions, I've got Gay City 1 for 1 and Lehigh 0 for 7. When it comes to penalties, Gate City was penalized 5 times for 45 yards. Lehigh was penalized 3 times for 39 yards. And right now, Lehigh is averaging 36 yards per punt, which really is not that bad. They punted 6 times this half. When we look at the scoring, this will be fun.
So in about the end of the third quarter, we'll come back.
In the first quarter, Gay City got on the board first at the 8:59 mark. A 23-yard run by Calhoun, extra point good. That made it 7-0. And then just a couple minutes later, Gay City scored again, 6:42. A 38-yard run pass play to Dondre Mack, extra point no good, made it 13-0. 3:01 to go. 19-yard run by Reed, extra point no good, made it 19-0. And then with 1:27 to go in the first, 75-yard punt return by Jenkins, extra point no good, that made it 25-0 at the end of the first. Going into the second, at the 9:58 mark, Lehigh scored on that 1-yard QB sneak, extra point was good, that made it 25-7. 9:33 to go in the second quarter. 7-yard run by Roten. Extra point was good. That gave Gate City a 32-7 lead. Then 6:46 to go in the second. Gate City scores again with Reed had an 8-yard run. Extra point no good. That made it 38-7. Then with 38 seconds to go before halftime, 38-yard run by Tomlinson. Extra point good. Brings the score to 45-7.
That only took 3 minutes off the clock. And folks, we may have to do the over and under at the end of the game if we continue to score. And whenever you do the wrap up for tonight, we'll see how long it takes. If it takes more than 10 minutes.
Well, I can be faster, but I'd also want it to be audible.
No, we appreciate what you do, and again, do a great job every single week. Again, 45-7 here, about 2 minutes away, and then, of course, once they come back out, they will go through an additional 3-minute warm-up period. So we're about 5, 6, maybe 7 minutes away from the start of the second half as we've got some scores and highlights coming through. But I know everybody out there has been asking for it, so we're going to give them a short snippet of this day in sports history.
Well, fortunately, there's not a whole lot that happened on this day in history. Joe, did you know on this day in 1889, the first all-New York City World Series game play began? The New York Giants were playing
the Jets.
Close. The Brooklyn Dodgers.
Oh.
1902, the 7th Iron Bowl. Auburn beats Alabama 23-0 in Birmingham. 1902, the 7th one, so they've been playing that game a while.
A little bit long, yeah.
Let's see. On this day, 1950, Connie Mack retires as manager of the Philadelphia Athletics after 50 years. He's still the longest-serving manager in Major League history. And you know what else was unusual about Connie Mack?
No.
Besides being named Connie?
No.
He did not wear a uniform. He refused to wear the team uniform. He wore the suit and tie.
Yep.
Suit and tie in the dugout. Yeah. Let's see. 1960, Casey Stengel retired by the New York Yankees. He won 10 pennants in 12 years. That's not a bad record. And on this day, in 1977, Mr. October, Reggie Jackson hits 3 consecutive home runs to tie Babe Ruth's World Series record. And the last one, 2009, quarterback Tom Brady throws 5 second-quarter touchdowns against the Tennessee Titans, an NFL record for touchdown passes in 1 quarter. That is this day in sports history.
Thank you, Mr. Carr. All right, so we'll take a quick break, come back. Again, we've got scores and highlights, some things coming in over the internet. We'll get you up to date on all the scores here on the Campus Drive-In Halftime Show. Again, I want to say thank you to everybody out there listening to us. And you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
2 out of every 3 people will need an assisted living community at some point in their life. We here at Elmcroft of Johnson City want to help to guide you through the process and decisions and believe in you as a person, not as a number. If you do have questions and want to be treated with the value you deserve, we invite you to call or come to our location for a free, no-obligation tour and meal. To schedule a tour, call us today at 423-282-0280. That's 423-282-0280. We are located at 406 East Mountain View Road in Johnson City. You can check us out on the web at elmcroft.com. Elmcroft of Johnson City is an Eclipse senior living community.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
With over 100 offices throughout Virginia, you can count on your local Virginia Farm Bureau insurance agents to be there when you need them most. Whether you find yourself in a fender bender, insuring your first home, or with a new addition to the family, our agents are ready to help you through every stage of life. Connect with your local agents, Whitney McConnell, Richard Helms, and David Weddick here in Scott County at 386-7411 or online at vafb.com. Coverage provided by Virginia Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company and their affiliates.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
All right, back here live from Legion Field. About a minute left. Both teams have been warming up here, trying to get ready for the second half. Again, a cooler night here. Again, temperature is supposed to be in the high 30s.
Well, I just had to put my jacket on.
So it's the first jacket game of the season. Chris, what do you got going on around the region?
Oh, we've got all sorts of scores rolling in. We'll start with Virginia. Right now at halftime, Wise Central with the shocker. They're up 21-0 over Union. J.I. Burton starting to stretch it out over Grundy, 40-13. I picked Burton to win that, but I thought it would be a lot closer. Ridgeview 34-6 over John Battle. Richlands 38-0 over Marion. Hurley 8-0 over Honaker. Eastside's up 20-0 over Twin Springs. I sure missed that one. Chilhowie 28-7 over Rural Retreat. Holston 34, Northwood 0. Ryco 40, Unaka 28. Bluefield 35, Tazewell 0. Galax 28, George Wythe 7. Thomas Walker 14, Twin Valley 6. Castlewood 20, Lebanon 7. Really quickly on the Tennessee side, Dobbins Bennett at halftime leads Morristown West 21-0. Greenville's taking the lead over Elizabethton 14-7. Boone beating Cocke County 24-0. Tennessee High leading Crockett now 14-7.
Oh.
North beating Happy Valley 8-7. North Green 7, Johnson County 6.
Good defense.
Hampton is beating South Green 16-0. Unicoi beating West Green 27-0. And Granger County's beating Sullivan Central 24-13. Morristown East 14, Volunteer 3.
Don't sleep on the Cougars.
You'd probably be all right. Taking a quick nap.
All right. So, again, so Gate City will get the second half kickoff here. Again, 45-7 is the score as we open up the second half. Clock will be continuously running here in the second half. Again, as Gate City has the 38-point lead. Gate City will be going left to right on your radio dial. Again, Gate City going away from the scoreboard to the the old vocational side, as they would say, vocational school just down the road from Gate City.
Really quickly, let me interrupt you, Joe. Union has scored now, so they're trailing 21-7 to Wise Central, and Honaker tied it up right at halftime with Hurley. It's 8-8.
I would love to have been a fly on the wall in Union's locker room for tonight's game. So at halftime,
I would not want to be on the receiving end.
All right, so we'll have to check that because now both sides have determined they're going to change. Gate City will be going right to left.
I think they forgot about that.
On your radio dial as, again, they will be going towards the scoreboard this time to start the third quarter. Back deep, once again, for Gate City will be Ethan Fleming, Carson Jenkins, and Landon Blanton. Also back there, sort of as a deep back, around the 20-yard line, will be number 8. That's Jacob Strong. Again, make sure, folks, you stay with us throughout the week. Of course, we'll have our Blue Devils live weekly radio show from the campus drive-in on Wednesday, starting at 6:30. Again, want to say thank you to them for their sponsorship of our halftime and allowing us to set up there and take away business or drive business or do something. I don't know what we do. But, again, like I said, the opportunity to meet there and talk to some of our Gate City athletes and coaches and, again, want to, celebrate them. And we'll have a lot to talk about this Wednesday for sure. All right, so kicking off for the first time tonight is number 32, Hunter Parkey for Lehigh. And he sized up, and he kicks it deep, and we're underway in the second half. It's going to go to Jenkins right around the 7-yard line. Jenkins is up to the 20, and he'll be wrestled down there about the 23-yard line. Good open field tackle. That would be number 34 for the Generals. That is Ethan Blanken, and it's going to be first down and 10, Gate City. So it'll be interesting to see, Chris, if they come out starting to throw it or if they're just going to run it and try to start running the clock and get this thing going.
Well, that's what I was going to say. It's a